claim in this neutral site showdown. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and when you've got a team that makes it into the top 25, now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the #3 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Wolverines will kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Martin. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First down here for the offense. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking for a man. It's Allard. Dumps it off in the flats. Oh, what a move to get room. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. They built this offense around finding misses.
Bro said he was gone ho Saturday, now he want me to watch this lmao.
Side. At the 40, there he goes. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. And the Nittany Lions took those plain headgears, got their blocks, and picked up the first down.
Yeah, and those headgears are a staple, aren't they, of college football? I know exactly what you're talking about, those beautiful helmets. They don't change very much, very traditional. Penn State keeps it simple. Being traditional, running the football.
He gon' throw it on the left.
Now improvising. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. Touchdown Wolverines. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make a punt.
Told you. Courtesy of me lol.
And it's 7-0 to start this one. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Fielded in the end zone, it's Martin. And he's out of bounds at the 24, a yard short of where he would have wound up with the touchback. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to...
Running back middle.
I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and...
Pass.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Told you running back throw.
Right
so predictable.
And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. On the move, it's Singleton. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. The Nittany Lions in the hurry-up. He's looking to throw. Floats it out in space. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
And you could tell the QB was going there the whole time.
Pass running back.
Throw it to the left, get it to your running back in some space, but the defense was ready for it. They were sitting.
Same shit.
Came up and made the play for no gain.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Wallace. And he's not going to get there. The defense
Just on the left side.
quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Running back right side.
They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Scanning the field, it's Orji. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He'll try to do it himself. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here.
Well, you can tell the QB, he drops back and he wants to throw the football. He wants to push it downfield, try to get the 1st down. Couldn't do it. Nobody was open, couldn't find anybody. Took off to scramble. Great job by the defense reacting to it, getting him on the ground, stopping him short of the 1st down.
On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed now. Early in the game, a chance to create momentum, to swing back to the other side of the football field.
To the air on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They'll try the left side. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. Back to throw, it's Allard. Oh, what a grab by the defense. He'll try to take it back. The 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Michigan. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Right back to the well. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. To throw, it's Allard. Finds his big tight end. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down.
Running back pass.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. On the run, still looking. He's not
Wrong that one, but it's coming.
down.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Bulls his way
He does screens way too much.
to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly.
That was a dumb run with the QB.
As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the ground, he's got it again. He locked up and held on.
His defense formation trash.
Very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd.
Run a sweep. He was waiting on that.
He'll try the left side.
The run game just has not been
Outside run.
all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout.
Good run, decent, do it on the right side now.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Orji. Picked off. Taking it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but they're
Bad throw.
DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Off the bottom leg, bro, you should ran one more time.
They do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off.
Then throw it on fourth.
Going into halftime.
Looking for room, it's Singleton. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. They'll run play action. He unleashes a long one. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the tight end. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
They believe they can run right here. The Wolverines get it past the sticks. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. Those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Between the uprights, it's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We're ready to get it started here in the second half. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. To the air, it's Orji. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And that's why these quarterbacks are just so hard to defend. It's a pass play, he drops back, first down. You got to play the whole field up, scrambles around, runs for a first down, new set of downs, new set of problems.
The give to the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Snares it outside. It's Morris. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Let's go. And the Wolverines have this offense rolling. Here's the handoff. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Let's go. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll put the tight end in motion. Looking to throw, it's Orji. Gets it out fast. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Grbac or Tom Brady, Jim Harbaugh, Brian Griese, guys that could hurt you throwing the ball from the pocket, surveying the field, reading defenses, and making quick decisions. This guy has the ability to do all of those things.
Let's go. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Grabbed over the middle. It's Loveland. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
From the red zone, it's Edwards. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the fullback. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On the run, it's Edwards. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the 1st down.
All right, let's get it. Right. DB's right up on the receivers. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. Touchdown Wolverine! And the route is on. Precision blocking up front created the open lane in the Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From inside the 15, here's the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Trying to find his man on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You've got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time it's complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. They keep attacking through the air. Got a man. It's Singleton. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. Dropping back, it's Allard. Quickly to the tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And look, I know they don't have a big explosive play on this drive, but you gotta love the way the quarterback is making good decisions. He's reading coverage. The ball is going where it needs to go, and as a result, this offense is piling up first downs.
Looking to throw on second down. Fires toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
At this point, it's a lot about pride for this offense. They're just trying to find a way to get on the board. They have been shut out. And that last incompletion, I mean, they're now trying to take shots and see if they can just come up with something. I don't even know if they believe they can get it done. It just feels obligatory, guys, at this point. Let's just throw it up and see if something good can happen.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking for room. It's Singleton. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's third and short. Now the play fake. On the run, fires downfield. He caught it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
And after yet another third down conversion, they've got it first and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on third and goal? He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They'll line up to go for two. On the ground. He stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to get the two and cut this to a two-possession game. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to throw. It's Orji. Scrambling away. The throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks, we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Discards a man.
Man, this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead, you want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting push and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the fourth quarter.
Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he drops to throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger. Huge. Now it takes a touchdown to beat you and not a lot of time to get it if you cover the kickoff well. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Quarterback checking off. To the air, it's Allard. Here's a throw downfield late. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is complete. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what